Hello and good evening. So, I have concluded tutorial 4, and because my tracks, or I guess you could call them wheels, are no longer moving properly, it was a resounding successful failure. I kind of feel like this tutorial is symbolic of my entire course experience here in robotics for this summer semester. I have mixed feelings about this tutorial and part 2 of tutorial 3. These feelings are indicative of my overall feelings related to this class as a whole. After going through so many emotions trying to complete this tutorial, I guess I was kind of left staring at the 5 stages of grief model from Kubler-Ross. Of course, you know, the denial stage at first. I kept thinking I could figure out the code. Kept going back to the Yaboom website to check and double check code as I was advised by Mr. Ramirez. I was able to find some coding errors in tutorial 2, and I was able to fix those. And I guess I kept denying the fact that, you know, I could actually fail at this tutorial. I kept trying again and again. Needless to say, my denial eventually turned to anger as time got later and later, and I felt the stress of, you know, closing the window for this tutorial to be done. And I felt a lot of pressure to get this assignment, at least this final tutorial, completed successfully. My next stage of grief, I began to bargain with myself, saying that if I could just get basic object detection down, it would be good enough. And as those efforts began to fail, soon my anger and my determination gave way to, I guess you could say, somewhat of a depression and acceptance, as I realized that I just don't have the smarts, the tools, or the technology needed to make my robot work and take just a simple little video. Trust me, I have thought over the past few days about using my gamepad controller and simply guiding my robot manually while making it look like I successfully completed tutorial 3 part 2 and this tutorial 4. But you know, there's something to be said about academic integrity. I know I can't do that. I certainly can't make it appear as if I'm able to do something that I was not able to complete. I have shown a lot of work, a lot of effort, hours of effort as a matter of fact, and you know, shown what I've done. Hopefully through those failures, I can pretty much assure you I've learned quite a bit. You know, I live life for those light bulb moments, you know, those special and hopefully frequent times when we learn a new concept and the lights go on upstairs. I had many of those moments in our actual class, and for that I thank all of you. I just wished I could have had more of them when it came to getting my robot to just, you know, perform basic operations. I cannot begin to express the frustration I have felt over the course of this past semester, putting together 3 different WaveShare JetBot robots, only to have the motors not work in them. I then moved on to assemble 2 different Yaboom robots to finally get one that I thought was fully operational. But in the midst of our tutorials, specifically part 2 of tutorial 3 and this tutorial 4, I found that the wheels of the tracks would seize quite a bit, and I needed to disassemble and reassemble the robot just to get it to work. I've suffered countless Linux failures as I lost communications with my robot and tried to hard boot it. I know I can't count the number of times that I have had to continuously push that Yaboom image back onto the microSD to get it to work. You know, so many different robot reboots, kernel restarts, so many different things. But throughout my many frustrations, I can say honestly what has kept me going is the great teaching staff. I enjoyed our time together in class. Mr. Ramirez, Ricardo, and Soli, you guys keep doing what you do. I don't feel that I'm fast enough or bright enough for this class. I am certainly truly humbled to have had this opportunity. And found that, you know, the one thing I may never be able to understand is this robotics concept. It's tough, and I can honestly say I salute all of you for what you do. Now, please enjoy the video of my failures, both today and in the past, as I wrestled with this final tutorial 4. After over approximately 20 hours of work, I wish I could say that I had a perfect video for you. Unfortunately, this is not the case, and I have learned more, I believe, in failure and relentless attempts than I could have ever learned if it all just came easy. Enjoy your summer break and take care. All right, so I am in tutorial 4, trying to train my robot to see my feet. One foot's got one color sandal,
The other foot's got a blue slipper, and I've got my coffee cup so that it can detect and hopefully track on the middle image, which would be my foot with the blue slipper. So I'm trying to train that now, and hopefully it will work right.
And finally, we'll look at some past work that I've done on Tutorial4. Again, it's been something that has accumulated at least, if not over 20 hours of my time trying to get it done. Though I wish I had better outcomes. Just, if you like, watch some more failure, and thanks again. Okay, Professor, I am looking at Tutorial 4, object detection. That's what I have right now. Still need to run through some code, so we'll stand by, see what else we get. I will create new view for that output. Then I'm going to keep running through the code. Okay, now we see that we hopefully have the ball. Interesting. So now I'm going to see if the robot will follow the ball. It wants to follow the ball. You can hear it gearing up. But it does not follow the ball. So, it appears I've got to see if I can get my motors to operate properly to follow the ball.